Finally, we catch up with a classical musician we first introduced you to more than a decade ago, violinist Darwyn Apple. In 2010, he stepped down from his position in the first violin section of the St. Louis Symphony Orchestra. And some orchestra watchers thought that when he left the SLSO, he left town. Not so.
You said earlier that you are interested in making a difference.
Yes.
And obviously that is probably the best way to make a difference is by teaching and mentoring.
Radio Arts Foundation host Jim Doyle interviewed Darwyn Apple during Black History Month on Doyle's program Friday Morning with the Arts. Apple spoke about his approach to teaching violin students and about an extended recuperation from surgery to repair two torn left rotator cuff muscles and both quad tendons.
When I was in the wheelchair, I couldn't, play like I normally do. And I had to learn how to walk again. Wheelchair to a walker to just learning everything with the torn quad tendons.
Apple, a native of Detroit, attended the prestigious Eastman School of Music on a full scholarship. When his primary teacher and mentor, Joseph Nitzer, left Eastman for the University of Michigan, Apple followed and later received his bachelor's and master's degrees. Apple also studied in Italy as a Fulbright scholar and was a member of 3 orchestras, including the Toledo Symphony, where he was concertmaster, before joining the St. Louis Symphony Orchestra under the baton of Leonard Slatkin.
To sing and like your favorite singer, this is so important, and this is what makes the difference between a note player and real artistry, I believe.
Someone who plays from the soul.
Yes. Without the soul, it's meaningless.
One of Apple's favorite works is Ludwig van Beethoven's Violin Sonata No. 9 in A major, Opus 47, also known as the Kreutzer Sonata. A very demanding work, Beethoven originally dedicated it to his friend, Afro-European violinist and virtuoso George Bridgetower. After the pair had a falling out, the sonata was rededicated to Rudolf Kreutzer, who ironically never performed it. Even though musicians of African descent have a long history with the violin and other classical instruments, their numbers in major orchestras remain small.
What is the experience in 2018 for the African American concert musician and how he or she fits into the world of music at this level?
Black classical musicians are still a rarity, and not many are in major orchestras, partly because some people don't want to be in an orchestra. There's teaching, string quartet, other chamber music things. Some want to be crossover artists. You have to really want to put forth that effort, otherwise you're going to fail. So it's a combination of people not wanting to play in an orchestra because they lose their identity, they feel, or they want to go express their creativity elsewhere in other arenas.
As for Apple's future plans to perform,
I'm looking forward to being able to play a comeback recital at the Sheldon and other places in the relatively near future.
Very good. Godspeed, my friend.
Thank you.